welcome back. Kickboxing karate cardio. So it's 69.1 degrees. It is 9 p.m. It is April 23rd, 2025. It is a Wednesday night. I haven't worked out yet. I'm slightly dehydrated because I haven't had any water since 6 p.m. So that's 3 hours of work. Also had lunch. I had lasagna from Costco. Not exactly. Okay, cool. Next up, it says I'm 103.75. 153 and 75 pounds. Okay, so I'm 153.25 pounds. I don't have any of the pups with me today. They're getting all aggressive. Again, trying to separate the females from the males. I need some water in my body. Alright, so we do the 30-minute kickboxing karate. Watch the introductory video for signs and symptoms of a stroke and a heart attack. If you get dizzy, nausea, twitchy eyes, can't speak, can't swallow, you faint, or you can't keep your balance, those are really bad signs of a stroke. You don't want that. If you have hypertension, that's the #1 silent killer for a heart attack. Heart attack. Intense pain in your left side of your chest radiates up the left side of your neck and your jaw. Down your arm can radiate across to the other side of your chest and also to the back where your heart's located. Those are signs of a heart attack. If you have that symptoms, it could be a stable or unstable angina. Unstable, you're going to die likely, so you better call 911 and have them move fast, make sure the entrance ways are cleared so they can get in and know where you're at. Lie flat on the floor so your heart has to pump less to get heart to the body. It can have heart there and have the blood flow freely without going up against gravity. Other information is only that's the main things. And then for the moves, I'm just going to go over briefly. We're doing boxing, and we're starting the boxing stance. Then we're going to add on kickboxing, then karate, and then show you the moves. And then we're going to do 30 minutes of kickboxing karate cardio. So we have our stance. You have a lead foot. This is what you're going to pivot and shift with. Turn on. Never throw straight unless this is here. You're planted on the ground firmly because you're going to be using just like the momentum that you get whenever you heavy lift and you like do a jerk to here and then you pop it up. You're using that momentum from your feet to your target through your swings of your body, which is your myofascial. It's going to use that momentum, build onto the force times which is the mass times acceleration of the whole kinetic chain. So you can get a lot of power in your hits. Your jab, we call it B. That's something from your neutral stance, which is not passing the knee. Hips right here, there's a lead leg. You could be like this, you could be like this, you could be like this. You can be narrow or wider. However you're comfortable, whatever muscles on your body are guiding your hips to your equilibrium can stabilize your femur to pivot across the knee and at the hip and pivoting on the toes, the balls of your feet and the ankle joints, as well as your sacroiliac joint, as well as moving opposite up the spine to your opposite sling and up to the shoulder girdle where you pop it up. Don't keep it fast. Don't go over your knee. Don't go like over to the side. This is your jab. It's going to be 40 to 80% depending on where you hit. If you want more momentum, if you keep it straight and they catch it and they deflect it, they can push it back really tight, faster than you threw it, and it can dislodge just like a torque wrench at the origin, your tendons and your rotator cuff muscle. And then you won't be able to lift your arm or externally rotate it, so you might not be able to even do the elbow like that because you do need a little bit of this super tendon. Okay, and then you have the cross body, that's the jab. That's going to be when it knocks them out. And you pivot on the ball of your feet. Right here, you put most of your weight, your foot's still on the ground, but you're going to have most of your weight on the balls of your front foot. That's how you're going to get more power. Maybe jerk from your feet up to your swing feet, bottom. Okay. And then our hooks, they're supposed to be from neutral. They can be body hooks, they can be face hooks. When you're hitting, you're punching, you're only hitting with these two phalanges. So this is the thumb is digit 1, it's the index and the middle finger, these phalanges. That's where you're going to get the most power from. That's also where it comes in line with the incapacitate other carpals, which are pretty strong, secured, so you're going to get more power and send it off the right direction. If you're using these ones, it's usually because you're using a hammer fist and you're punching wild and you're hitting something more dense than your phalange right here, the knuckles. So some people have really thick forehead, just don't even hit the forehead at all, because some of you have a thick ridge developed over the years from wearing hockey masks, smashing the helmet, building more need for bone density right there. So if you hit that part of the forehead or any bone that's denser than your bone, you're going to break your bone. If you hit their bones that are thinner than the more dense part of these fingers right here, or your tibia bone, or the anterior tibialis, or your knee, you're going to break their bone. Calcaneus is thick, heel stomp's going to break their tarsal bones if you do that. If you hit with the top of your foot, the metatarsal bone, on their skull, on their knee, on their tibia, you're going to break your tarsal bones because of this big bone. Don't ever hit a thicker bone with your less thinner bone. And then also the spinning back fist is another one. Hammer fist like this, wild fist, or spinning back fist, which is not considered untrained because you're throwing it out and across in your girdle, natural. That's our spinning back fist, which we call dosh. Bosh is our hooks, can be the lead or the front, and then our beeps are uppercuts. That's uppercuts under the chin, because your chin is tucked when you're in the boxer stance. Hands are forward. You have your jab forward, your lead leg forward. You're going to move, you're going to duck, you're going to avoid, and you're going to absorb hits so that when they're pounding on you, you can take it and pop them back out or avoid it. That's boxing. When you get into karate, it's deflecting the hits. So whenever someone throws a right cross, you're deflecting it with your block. You never just start with a block because they're just going to break you, because this will just be mass. They're meeting it with mass times their force, so it'll break. So meet it at the same time it right, like that. If they're really quick, because you're off, don't have your electrolytes all balanced, your big foamy gloves you didn't train with, so you can't see the periphery, like a high knee kick coming for you, or a leg kick, or their strikes, or distraction of some of their methods, because that's all fighting is distraction. It's who's the greatest fighter, because they're distracting you while defending the moves off of them. They're greater fighters if they don't have to do that much damage. They can knock you out or knock you down. They're pretty powerful, and that's also something that makes them a great fighter. Overkill, not a good fighter. If someone quits or begs to get out and is still fighting, not a good fighter. So don't get respect. And they don't stay in very long because people know they're dirty. Anyhow, that's just the life. You don't want to be someone who doesn't fight fair, because unless it's like someone in your own house across the line and it's disrespecting the law and your privacy and your right to live in peace. And you know, some of the what are the laws of the United possibly everywhere. And obviously I don't right to life or respect, so that's a threat. Okay, so we got our beep, bop, bosh, beep. I showed you the dosh. That's a kickboxing move. Karate is high-low block. Kickboxing also absorb and deflect, so it's a mix of boxing and karate, because you can contract your leg to block a pivot kick or kick, side kick, something. And then, or just throw someone who's reaching for you off their center balance, depending on how much force you put into it. Picking off your left bottom leg too, not just using for balance, but As soon as you throw it, boom, add some more momentum. Okay, then upward kickboxing. Push-ups are downward elbow. Upward is our upward elbow. Beeps is our uppercut. Doing pivoting and side shifting on your knees and your feet. So make sure you have good knees. Also for doing that, heel stomp, tucking it on top of the metatarsals of the foot, top of the foot. That's the way that is the heel stomp. A high kick. That's so that you can, if somebody bends forward behind you, you can pick them off, probably hitting the air or the knee. Colleague's fracture is whenever someone's holding something and you hit right here, because you're aiming to kick here, the side of your foot, and then it dislocates their wrist, so that the radial bone and the ulnar bone are now here as two knobs, that they can no longer close their fist if they're anything. And it's rolled up and they can't use it. That's the spinning high kick, or standing high kick. The spinning standing high kick is the cookie drill. Okay. And then we got the upward elbow. Then we have the spinning upward elbow. The lunges, most powerful kick, back kick, second powerful, side kick, third powerful, pivot kick unless you're a Muay Thai expert and are really strong in your leg extensions and hamstring curls and balancing on the knee, and you have a happy high arch, and you're quick, then it's your most powerful. Otherwise, it's your fourth most powerful. Pivot kick. What you're doing is your knee extension, spinning your leg, twisting, getting right here. Never at the top of your foot. The only time that you drop is if you're right here. And you're using all that momentum to hit right here because you can't reach them with your tibia. But don't try to get it with the top of your metatarsal bones on the skull because you will break your foot. You want it right here, boom, just enough. To knock the knocks, it will lead to a temporary neurometabolic loss in the brain, not any bleeding, and don't get discoordinated, imbalanced. Alright, and then, so yeah, we did that, and we did the standing high kick, which is the colleague's fracture also, the pretty girl, line dancing, when we're doing the cardio outside the box, just one side and back, and you continue to do whatever I said. If I don't say to do anything, you keep doing whatever I just said. If we're doing setups, layups, you just keep doing it. You'll see quiet, it's whatever I said, so stay focused and pay attention. Get water as you need it. I won't be giving water breaks, so I'll take them. And then we'll jump in together, but you keep doing whatever unless you're on a water break. And then you jump in where we left off. Also circles, when you're boxing, or in the ring, you do circles. Don't ever throw any upper body kicks without handling your feet first. You don't really need any power. Okay? And unless it's the way to turn the room where it's more powerful. And then opposite circles is towards the back leg, your lead leg, circles. Forward, like you're dominating the move. Backward, you're preventing them from dominating, you're slowing them down. Or you just are avoiding. Most of the time it's you're preventing something. Like if they're running after you to tackle it, then you're gonna get back, or you're gonna get on top, or to the side. Yeah, and then that's about it, okay? So, boxing in, absorb. Absorb is a hula hoop, high low, shoulder press. That's the high bop. Make sure you use that momentum as well, just like you are the queen in the dirt. From the floor, up. So where you hit the target. Okay, and you don't need to look at them, chin's always down. Tighten the core. Because actually all of the body moves you're going to see from your body. Just like you walk it, opposite arm, when you're walking normally, like if you're speed walking, you cross this arm and this leg. Opposite arm leg. So if somebody's gonna move something, their whole body's gonna move, okay? So if they're gonna move this, they're using this forward. You move this one's back. They're off balance if they're like this, right here. Or like this. Every leg, because this is kind of balancing. Hold it on to the actually from here. Right in the center. That's why you don't have to have the blade stand. But this is also a keystone. So if somebody kicks you low when they're doing a pivot kick, they're going for here. To go in or that way, because you get 2 minutes to get. You can go this way, inside, or you can go that way, outside. A lot of them get extra kick by that oof from Tiki says on the balls of their feet when they're launching off. So it can be very fast and efficient in doing what it needs to do if they train well enough for it. And then the high knees, the clench, bind the neck, pull down like your lats. You're relaxing your wrong way. You're doing your bent rather than your lats. And it's one side because it takes strength, and pull them down with your forearms guiding body goes where the head follows. High knees, or you can just do it from your normal stance because you can still get so much physical down. Is to dominate, so you want to get close. If you're backing up, you're not dominating. And you're trying to distract with something else. So that's too much distraction. You have to do it in moderation. You can plan it accordingly, and you have to do what you think it's do it. You will get it. That's just what's gonna happen. So get used to deflecting it. Do your exercises so you have strength. And diet and sleep and all that stuff. Okay, cool. So beep, bop, beep, bop, upward elbow, standing upward elbow, from neutral, dosh, from neutral, step in, dosh, lunge kick, back kick, spinning back kick, side kick, dashboard injury, Colles fracture, pretty girl, high knee, heel stomp, high kick, knee block, clinch, alternating knees, low block kick. Low block kick is like someone going in here on the kinetic chain, right before they hit you, like boom, or like that. Alright, and then the pivot kick, or you could do this like, so you go upper elbow this, upper, push, okay, push is a downward elbow, maybe, if you're close enough, you power, you're in, you got them on the corner, or you got them on the ground, boom, boom, you're injured, you can't lift your shoulder, somehow at a certain angle, you can bring your elbow up, bring your body down, with your elbow down, yeah, okay, great, so use your ray, let's have fun, hydrate, okay, so it is 9:20 p.m. I didn't do my exercise, you did. It's 153, I am 153, and 3/4 pounds, 9:20 p.m., and 68.9 degrees. Are we gonna use bullets today? No, it's too dark, I mean, it's too late, and I don't wanna pay attention. I already have to talk, loud. Alright, let's do it, 30 minutes, you got this. A few moments towards the end of freestyle for 20 to 30 seconds. Ready, go, warm up. You walk your legs, tighten that core, tuck that chin, forward, you walk, backwards, back kick, alternating. Everything's alternating unless I continuous. Okay, lunges forward, alternating, right kick stop. Okay, go back to center in your neutral stance, box, leave. Keep doing it. Okay, 3, 2, to the lunge. Single lunge, single lunge. Okay. Feet forward. And a lunge. When you're going back, same leg. Okay. From center, take a kick low. Back to center. Work on that pivoting. Right. Okay, from center, a lunge, and a spinning side kick. Good. Okay, back to center, back leg lunge, and a spinning side kick, same leg. Back to center. Back to center, feet, stop. Forward. When you go back kick, and one leg, okay? Feet, stop, forward. When you go back kick, and one. We're doing this for a while, okay? Feet flop forward. Like that shin, tighten that core. Okay, back to center. Pivot on your back leg, medium hip. And then a back kick. Back to center, okay? And down the back kick, medium kick. And a back kick. Okay. Doing great. This one is right here. You're doing some pivoting off your back. Back to center, high knee with the back leg, and knee block with the forward leg. In place. Switch, high knee with the lead, and then you block to the back. Good. Okay, back to center. Feet up, feet, and a lunge, forward. Feet up, feet, and a lunge, forward. When you go back, just walk back to center. Okay? So feet up, feet, and a lunge, move step forward. Okay, walk it back. off and forward elbow. Great, you're doing good. Make sure you have enough room. Good. Push in at the end on your heel so you get a powerful spinning upward, over, and V-lock. There. 2 more times. Good. Good. Alright, back to the center. Find these alternating inputs. Block up. Okay, back to the center. Medium pivot. Stop here. Opposite. Dashboard. Medium pivot. Stop here. Dash. Good, keep doing it. Make sure you have enough room. Great, go back to center. Neutral stance. High pivot. Do a high pivot on your back leg. And then a back side kick. And then side to back. High kick. And then from there, go ahead and do an opposite high kick with the other leg. Yeah, okay. High pivot, back side kick, step back, and a high kick. Doing great. Two more times. Go back to the center. Kick. Spinning side here. And then we're going to step forward and a back kick. Spinning side kick, step forward, back kick. Keep doing it. Great. Okay, back to center. Speed, squat, high knee, squat, step in, and a dosh. Speed, squat, high knee, step in, and a dosh. Doing great, keep doing it. Good. Awesome, make sure you're in the room. Good, go back to the center. Pop, opposite push, and an upper. So, we're going to pop, opposite push, and an upper. From here, we're going to back lunge, Pivot low, and a back kick. Pop, push, upper, high knee, pivot low, and a back kick. Good, keep doing it. Good. Awesome. Keep doing it. Good. One more time. One more time. Awesome. Go back to center. Climb deep, knee forward. Keep going forward. Backwards to the back kick. Keep doing it. Make sure you have enough room. Chin touch, abs tight. Arms up. And then just a little bit of say, yeah, I'm 43. We're gonna tell you like, I'm not the old hag. We should lay your house in this. Ha ha ha. Okay, so anyway, go back to center. Deep, pop, deep, push, push. If you look better at my age, I look better at any age. Leg, forward, alternating. I really get cellulite. It affects you, especially because bone fractures. If you have too much, it leads to diabetes or mellitus, and I don't have too much. It's not. Okay. Alright, you're doing great. Go ahead and line down, split the knee up, bosh, bosh, okay? Tuck that chin, tighten that core. Keep doing that, I'm gonna get some water. Almost 15 minutes left. You're doing great. 15 minutes left. Your D-box and bosh, bosh, line it, and tuck. Tighten that core. Doing great. Get water if you need it, just up where we are. Catch your breath if that's what you need. Okay, back to center. We're gonna go ahead and do a high knee, back leg actually, pivot kick, all the way around. Practice. Okay. Few more time. Really practice swinging from the hip and knee extension as you're turning and pivoting your foot forward and feet. Using a powerful, really tight kick. Awesome to the head and neck, avoiding the cranium. Okay, go to center, give up, keep feet, high knee, in place. We're going to give up, keep feet, high knee, knee, okay? In place. Now forward. Not throwing those hips unless your core or your feet are planted on the floor. Walking back. Feet are planted on the floor before you throw any strikes. Moving forward after the high knee. Okay, walk it back. Now we're going to do a back high knee and a lunge, then a walk. Walk it back. So that's a back high knee, a walk, and a lunge forward. Make sure you have enough room. Walking it back. low block kick, knee block, karate high low forward, block, and a dosh. Low block kick, knee block, karate high low forward, block, and a dosh, or you can block, step in, and dosh. Okay? Low block kick, knee block, karate high low, block, step in, and dosh. Let's keep doing that a few more times. Do it 10 times, I'll let you know. Low block kick, knee block, karate high low, block, step in, dosh. Right down that balance. Hands up between turns and dosh. After the dosh, through. Okay? There you go, man. Okay. Alright, 5 more times. Back. Low block kick, knee block, ready, high, low, swap, step in, dosh, ready, waist around, lunge at the waist. Put in the board. Alright. Alright, let's go back to center. Front knee, high knee. Front high knee, high low, shoulder press, okay? Forward. It's a front high knee, high low, shoulder press, okay? Later. Forward. Forward, walking back. Chin down, forward tight. Walking back. Few more times. up, upper, tightening that core. Feet up, upper, tightening, alternating forward, okay? Walking back, keep it up. Walking back, tighten that core, tucking that chin. Back to neutral after the first I need to go back. Okay? Okay. Walk these back. Let's go ahead and do a pop. Shuffle twice forward. Still stop. Pop. Okay? Pop. Shuffle twice. Still stop. Pop. Just back shuffle. Okay? Stop. Still stop. Pop. Back to center. Pop. Still stop, then a box, okay? Good. Pop, two back shuffle forward, still stop, pop. Keep it up, keep it up. Good. One more time. Good. Go back to the center. Okay, standing high stick. Alternating in place. Working on his feet. Okay. I'll lunge with the back of the leg and then up to the girl. A block and a kneeling bosh. Okay? A lunge with the back leg. Pretty good. A block and a kneeling bosh. Keep doing it, okay? Doing great. Less than 5 minutes left. In 2, 1, freestyle. Good. Go back to center. Lunge with the lead kick. Pretty curl. Timing. Okay? Catch your breath, leave up. 2 times. From center. Okay, now let's go. Lunge with the lead leg. Pretty curl. Same leg. Timing. Go. Okay. Back leg is the one here. Pretty girl. Timing. Oh, actually it's the front leg. Front lunge. Pretty girl. Timing. Great. Front lunge. Step down. Pretty girl. Timing. Good. 2 more times. Getting that out workout in. Make sure your socks don't crack your head. One more time. Good. Go back to center. Feet, bottom, upper, touch that chin, tighten that core. place. Okay, first center. 4, 3, 2, 1. Freestyle, 20 seconds, go. Alright, great. Go back to center. Bosh, bosh, center. Bosh, bosh. Push, push. Second and forward. Okay, go back to center. Lunge. Forward. Take left. Less than 2 minutes, you're doing great. Back kicks back. Okay. You're doing that. Back to center. Deep spot. High deep knee. Step in. And a dosh. Deep spot. High knee. Step in. And a dosh. Keep doing it. One more time. Okay. Glide to go back to center. Okay. Deep spot. High back knee. Pretty girl. Deep spot. High back knee. Pretty girl. One more time. Alright, freestyle in 2, 1. 30 seconds till the end, go. Okay, so wonderfully, great 30-minute workout, burning calories, burning mesothelic, epithelial bacteria, like the stretch, stop, blood. So, drink your water, stay hydrated, prevent hypothalamic shock, as well as heat exhaustion. Make sure you have the proper balance of macronutrients to prevent hypothalamic shock. Fats is not an enemy. It protects us, and we use that as food reserves. Only get too much fat. Everything in moderation. Don't indulge. Don't let your body get stressed out. Too stressed out to get sleep well. Okay, you're going to be in a flow state all the time if you're not stressed enough. Okay. Go ahead and stretch. So we're going to do our regular stretch. Put your feet together. Touch the floor, legs straight, bend the knees. And then go again to the floor. Stretching the hamstrings. Turn to the side. Nice T-band stretch. Opposite side. T-band stretch. Let's go ahead and just leave it here until then because when we leave it. A little bit too much pivot and turn, using this gear, kind of killing it, and then on the other side too. Alright, let's go straight to the Achilles stretch. On the balls of your feet, touch down on the top of your legs, and then feel that Achilles stretch, lifting your heels off the floor. Alright. Touch that sidewalk. That's a minute. Or is it 40 to minute? Okay. Now we're bring the weight up into a low squat, press down on the other side, so we can get an adductor stretch. So no more pelvic attachments, adding to the volume. Lift up a little bit now, let ab adductor stretch. Stretching that piriformis, T-max, knee, ring, superior and inferior temporalis, alternator external. Give me room for the sciatic nerve, look for the plate, the leg, and the back. Side, flat. Okay, up, let the foot, straight. Put it out, inside, hamstring stretch. Together, when we do the side, we felt the lateral hamstring stretch. Okay, bring it up. Go ahead and stretch our quads. Bring our heel to our butt. Now we get a little. Okay. Stretch our back. Grab the wall, the door. Right arm. Stretching right here. So attach to the femur thumb. Allow us to bring the arm and sleeve up and across. Opposite arm. So that nice pec stretch. The pec minor is not attached to the hammer, so it's attached to the core process. Right at the top of it. So I'm going to try to go to the bottom of the head of the hammer. Go ahead and take your storage and lean back, stretching that scapulothoracic articulation. And the other arm. Bring your arms up. And one across, straight across. Stretching. Bring it back out. And across. Stretching. Bring them up. Flex your arm behind your head and press down on the lower crotch at the elbows. Feel that tricep stretch. Back up. Other arm to the other tricep. Shoulders to the ears and back. Shoulders to the ears forward. Large back circles. Large forward circles. Single circles backward. Single circles forward. Alright. Scissors. Crosses on your hip, crosses on your head. Now switch which one is front. Alright, great. Go ahead and hold your right foot and your left one. Repeat. Now bring your ear to the same shoulder and the other shoulder and repeat. go ahead and take your 2 fingers, press them into your chin, and flex your chin, your neck, bring your chin to your pelvis close. In and back. Keep that up. Extension. Alright, great. You're looking in. Go ahead and get yourself up. And turn the loose to the left, back to center, tuck yourself, turn to the loose. Good. Great. Opening up over there if possible. Nice. Good. Good. Lift it up. Bring your arms up. Arm extension. Shoulder extension. Finding that nice upward continuous stretch along your muscles. And your neck. Now start slowly. Great. Perfect. Wonderful. You guys are great. Great workout. You guys did wonderfully. I hope you had fun. Make sure to stay hydrated. Get your water as you need it. Catch your breath when cross body moves. Pace yourself. Watch the introductory video if you don't know all the moves. I don't always plan on saying all the moves or your information, but it does help to do that sometimes because sometimes it can be quite limiting. The introductory video explains the health precautions, benefits actually too, as well as the moves. Sometimes I add moves between it, or I don't use as many as when we began this. Thanks so much. You guys have been wonderful. Have a great night. Stay hydrated. Thanks you all. See you tomorrow.